Hello everyone, my name is Haimon Analalaki Franklin and my metric number is A180116. Today, I would like to share to everyone about my hobbies. First and foremost, welcome to my room. Now, let's go on to the hobbies. I love reading, and when it comes to selection between fiction or non-fiction books, I prefer non-fiction books. But that does not mean I dislike reading fiction books. The genres of fiction book that I love are horror, thriller, and suspense. I would like to share to everyone some of the most favorite collection of books that I have. First is the book called The Railway Adventures. This book is about the YouTubers Vicky Pipe and Jeff Marshall, who are on a splendid journey across the UK to unravel wonderful British old style, or they call it quaint, stations. There's another book that I also love, and it's called Awe-Inspiring Facts, Intriguing and Illusions. When it comes to fiction books that I would like to share, I'm a big fan of Stephen King. If you do not know who Stephen King is, he is the author of the novel It, and the novel It is inspired by the movie It and It Chapter 2. Here are some of Stephen King's novel that I have with me. The first one is Outsider. This is a latest edition of the novel and also a new release of his artwork, The Institute. Now, I have read this book halfway, and my plan is to finish reading this book, then proceed to this book, because somehow these two stories, The Outsiders and The Institute, are related to each other because they are both thriller and suspense. My next hobby I would like to share to everyone is collecting souvenirs. I have a few souvenirs that I would like to show to everyone that I have collected during my holiday trip to the Philippines. The first one is this is one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen in a flea market, and it is a shell plate. I also have this. It's a handmade craft of a house in a bottle. And the last one that I have, this might make all of you more interested. A collection of butterflies. Now, do not worry, these are not real butterflies. They are handmade by the people of the flea market. Those are very talented people. And I bought all of this actually, collected this, the rest I bought it from the city they call Quiapo. And if you have a free time, please do search the city of Quiapo. It's a very beautiful city. And my last hobby that is my most favorite is writing. I like writing poems to express myself, especially as one of the ways to de-stress. I have even published a poem entitled Oasis Moonlight in Orange Blush Zine. It is an online magazine. Now, with that said, I would like to share to everyone why hobbies are important in our lives. Now, let's say we are going to school. We do not learn most of the skills we need through studies, especially when we tend to memorize a lot of things to prepare for exams. But that does not only increase our knowledge, but the question is, are we really embracing the knowledge and skill that we have? I don't think so. And that is why hobbies are important to one person. It is not about memorization, it is about expressing yourself, finding what you like, building a potential through the skills that you are gifted. You may not know what kind of skills that you have, and that is why hobbies play an excellent internal role in your lives. Especially now during the season of COVID-19, I would like to share to everyone about me during the pandemic, when the pandemic begins. When the pandemic began. During that time, It was early 2020. I just graduated from STPM, and it was a bit hard for me. And when I say a bit hard, it eventually developed into a hardness that even I could not endure, because I was on a mission to search for a job, at least to fill up my pastime. Because when we finished STPM in the year 2019, I'm a 2019 batch. When I finished that year, and the entry into the first year of the university is quite long. It is between December 2019 to September 2020. And I do not know what to do at home. Since I would like to experience the working world, I went for job hunting. But eventually, after many attempts, after many visits to places even around my residence, I could not even find one job. But that made me somehow so stressful. So the only thing that I did during those tough times that mentally and physically challenged me is to indulge in my hobbies. I learned many things through reading books. I learned many things when I look back at the memories that I have through the souvenirs. And I would like to tell everyone that whenever you have a hobby, make sure you love it. Make sure you cherish it, because when you don't love what you do, it is going to be very hard. It is same. It applies in your workplace, in your studies, and also in hobbies. And I would like to advise everyone, whenever you are choosing a hobby, try to choose a hobby that would cultivate your skill. Or maybe some people would also like challenging hobbies that they do not even know what is that, but they want to try. But that is for the sake of learning who they are. In conclusion, choose the hobbies that you like, even though you may not like it, but one day when you find out that hobby is cultivating your spirit and talent, you will love it. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you all again in the next vlog. Enjoy, stay safe, and remember, always wear a mask, practice social distancing, and always wash your hands. Oh my god, nowadays when we go to the restaurant, it is very difficult to see people maintaining distance, wearing mask. Washing hand is not a problem, but remember to always stay safe. Thank you, and we'll meet again.